All right, so we're going to start all the way down on our mats. And we're going to take that ring between our thighs. If you'd rather use a ball, that's fine. So my shoulders are over my wrists, hips in line with your knees. We're going to curl the toes. You can see your toenails. And we're going to round the spine, press into the ring, and hover the knees off the mat. And then lower it down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale and lift. Squeeze that ring. My knees are just parallel to the floor, no higher. And lower back down. Inhale to prepare again. Press into your ring and hold this time. We're going to squeeze into that ring for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Inhale. Make sure the shoulders are pressing to the rib cage. Press in on the exhale. Lift up. Now just the right leg is going to press. 1, 2, 3. Every time you press that ring, you deepen that scoop of the belly, and we'll lower it back down. For our last one, we'll inhale. Exhale, lift from the core, and now the left leg only. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. I'll take that ring out. I'll stand it up, and I'll place it right in between the center. I'll take one leg back at a time, and I'll hold this plank. You're more than welcome to be in a quadruped position. Again, tuck the tail, pull the belly in, shoulders melting, and crown of the head nice and long. I'll soften my elbows just an inch and press back up. Inhale as we lower, exhale as we lift. Inhale, just a tiny press. And we lower and we lift. 2 more. Lower and lift. 1 more. Lower and lift. Put your right knee down and lift your left leg off the mat. We'll bend the elbows a little deeper and press back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Down and up. 1 more. And we'll switch the legs. The other leg is lengthening, hips are square, my other knee is on the ground. And we'll lower down and lift. Elbows should be pointing behind you. Shoulders should be relaxed and core pulling in. I'll bring that knee back down. I'll release my ring and do my first child's pose of the day. I'll reach my arms behind me and make cups with my hands to release the wrists. Take a couple breaths here. And we'll sit on our seat. We'll take that ring between the ankles. And we'll lie down and hug those knees into our chest. Here again, we'll take some nice deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling, scooping that belly a little deeper, imprinting your spine a little more on the mat. My heels are turned in, my toes are turned out. I'm going to take my eyes to my navel. You don't have to do that. And as I reach my legs out, my arms will go parallel to the floor. And I'll drive those knees back in, arms stay still. Inhale to exhale. Scoop and lengthen that belly. Drive it in. Always keep your tail long. Try to lengthen those legs even longer. Inhaling. Gently press into the ring on the exhale. 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Lengthen. And scoop. I'm going to take this one out and bring my legs straight up. I'll lower them down to 45 and bring them back up. You're more than welcome to put your hands under your seat if you're feeling strain to your lower back. Inhale. Press into the ring to exhale. 2 more. And 1 more. Hold it here. Take the hands behind your head. Curl up a little deeper and little tiny pulses. 1, 2, 3. Every time I lift my head, I'm going to press into that ring. Shh, shh. It's an exhale as you lift and press. Reach those toes even longer. Pull that belly in stronger. We'll go for 10, 9, 8. You've got this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hug it in. Look to one side of your mat. Look to the other side of your mat. Take the hands inside the pads. Take your feet to the floor, one fist width apart. Melt those shoulders down. We're going to bridge up. Everything lifts. The ring will reach to your thighs. Everything lowers down. And we lift up. Keep pushing into the pads of that ring, engaging your back muscles, lifting up and lowering. Let's exhale on the up. Inhale down. We'll go for 8 and down. 7, the ring is always optional. Exhaling, don't forget the breath. We got 3 more to go. Pull that navel in deeper as you lift. 2 more. 1 more. And lower down. I'll walk my feet just a little further out. And now I'm going to crunch up. On the exhale, I crunch up. Hold it here. Inhale, bring that ring up. Exhale, back to your thighs. Lower your head back down to inhale. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, slowly bring those arms up. Exhale, back to your thighs. And lower the head back down. Bring it up. We stay up with that head. We bring those arms up. We take the arms down. And then lower your head back down. Nod that chin to your chest. Arms up. Arms down. Head back down. 2 more. Exhale up. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale, release. And last one. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And just exhale. Let those shoulders sink even deeper to the floor. Lengthen your legs out to a Pilates V and flex those feet. We'll nod that chin to our chest. Reach that ring towards your toes and do our first roll up. Woo! And we roll it back for 8, 7. Wrap those thighs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back up. Never dragging that head. Inhale. 2. Exhale. Feel the back of those legs firing. We bring it back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Take it up. Inhale. 2. Exhale. Eyes should be on your navel the whole entire time. And we bring it back. 8, 7, 6. Eyes to belly still. 4, 3, 2. We bring it up one more time. Inhale. 2. Exhale. Lengthen your spine. And we'll turn that ring so one pad is on the ground and one pad is to the ceiling. We're going to take our back leg through the ring. So the back of the room leg goes through. And the other leg is going to come up on top. My hands are behind me and I'm firmly pressing my palms into the mat, lifting my spine taller, and my chest should be nice and open. We start with the ring in a circle. So if I'm just dead weight here, it's going to be more of an oval. I want a circle. And we're going to gently press into that ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want you to feel that core firing. 1, 2. That's the coolness about this ring. Every time you press into that ring, it's that belly pressing in deeper. Hold this one here. Take the opposite leg and cross it over the other ankle. Try to maintain a circle and try not to be too heavy on your hands. Let's press. 1, 2, it's a tiny press. 3, both legs are lengthening. 4, 3, 2, give me 8 more. Why not? 8, 7, because we look really good on these. And we go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take the top knee, bring it in, and take it through. Take it in and go on top. In and through. In, reach long. So you need a little bit of hip strength, hip flexibility. Great. We'll just do one more. You've got this. You've got this. And hold it up, and we'll put the other leg through that ring. So maybe we started to close that chest because we got tired. Let's make sure our shoulders are back, chest is open, ring is in a circle, and both legs are straight. We do these tiny little push downs. 1, 2. Take your time. Make the connection between the ring and the core. 6, 7, 8 more here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I'm going to bend my free knee and cross it over that ankle. Both legs are straight. Come on, open up that chest. And we push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you give me 8 more? Yes, you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, straighter legs, 2, and 1. Now make that ring a circle. That top knee will come in, through, in, on top, and through, on top. If this does not feel good to that hip, go back to the pulses we were doing. In, out, in, through. Last one. Both feet are on top. Make your circle, please. Can you take one arm off and stay supported in your spine? Can you take the other off and hold? We'll do little, tiny pulses here. And you gotta scoop from the lower abdominals to press that ring. And I go for 8, 7, 6. You can always put your hands back down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a foot through, and reach forward. Lovely. So we're going to try to sit cross-legged if your knees and hips allow you. That gives those hips a little bit of a release. You're welcome. We're going to take the ring to the front edge of our mat, and the heel of the hand should be on the pad. My free hand's going to press against the top of my shin as leverage to pull me up taller. We're going to work that serratus anterior muscle by that armpit. I'm going to press into that ring. So now it's not just my belly, it's also my back muscles. I'm still going to exhale as I press down. Feel the belly pulling in and up deeper with each press into your ring. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch. Are you sitting as tall as you can? Hand to the top of your shin to push in as leverage. Heel of the other hand is on that pad. Look straight ahead. Have your neck in line with your spine. And we press. 1, 2. So I don't want to see your whole body doing this. This stays still. This stays still. It's just that arm. And we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it out in front of you. Rest your hands on top and just stretch forward. Give me a nice big exhale, getting all the air out of that center. and regrouping, checking in with our bodies. Using your core, stack your spine back up, and we're going to lengthen our legs out into a Pilates stance. So we're going to lengthen those arms. We're going to take a nice big inhale. Remember, you want to wrap these thighs if they're in Pilates stance. On the exhale, we're going to melt halfway down, maybe not as far, but lengthen those arms. Lengthen the arms. Don't be here. Reach even longer. So I want you to twist towards the front of the room. And then bring those arms up, center, and lower back where you started. Let's go to the back of the room. We bring it up, I follow it back to center and lower my arms. The more you wrap your thighs, remember those thighs support the abdominals. I'm going to inhale as I rotate to the front, exhale up and center. You're more than welcome to put a play ball behind you to support that back if you have one with you. You can also sit up. We'll rotate, lift up and center. Inhale, 2, exhale. One more each side. Arms are long, belly's in strong. Use your breath. Last one. Inhale, 2, exhale, and we'll bring it up and lengthen forward. We're going to roll all the way down to our mats for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stretch the arms behind you. Take a nice big inhale, and on the exhale, bring that ring straight back up. So we're going to take our front leg and lift it up into one of the pads and feel that lovely lengthening in the back of that leg. Stretch it nice and long. From here, you'll start to breathe on your own, inhaling and exhaling, trying to get that leg a little bit more stretched. The other leg is lengthening nice and long. And hold for 4 more, and 3, and 2. Now the leg is going to stay up and you're going to grab onto this ring. So I want you to bend the knee and lift that leg up through that ring. Can you hold that here? I'll nod my chin to my chest. And I'm going to do little pulses, lengthening the ring up the calf. And I'm going to go for 8, and 7, 6. Exhale up 5, inhale down. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend that knee, lengthen. Take the other leg through your ring. Put your head down for a second. Let's do our stretch. So bring it up to the toes. Breathe on your own, inhaling and exhaling. Try to lengthen both legs longer with each exhale. The neck, the shoulders, the trap should be relaxed. The core is still engaged. Spine has melted onto the mat. And then we're going to take that ring and hold it in the hands. I'll bend that knee and take my foot through that ring. If you're able to, you'll nod your chin to your chest. And I'm going to do little lifts, up, and up, and up, and up. We exhale each time we lift up. Make sure that chin is to your chest if your head is lifting, and eyes are always to your navel. 4, 3, 2, hold it, bring that knee in. I'm going to hold this knee in. I'm going to bring the other leg up to 45, and I'm going to go into a single leg stretch. Drive a knee in as I push the opposite leg out. Inhale for 2, exhale for 2. If your neck is getting cranky, you can always put the pad behind your head and support your head this way, or put your head all the way down. I'm inhaling for 2. I'm exhaling. My ring will go back for 2 and forward for 2. Back for 2, forward for 2. Inhaling, Exhaling, not easy, is it? Inhale. Exhale, hug it in. Melt those shoulders. Look to each side of your mat, stretching your neck. Know when to keep your head down and when to lift it. I'm going to take my feet through my ring. The ring pads are to the outside of my legs, close to the ankles. My hands are reaching for those pads on the outsides. I'll nod my chin to my chest and prepare for a double leg stretch. I'm going to reach everything away. I'm going to hold for 3, 2, 1. Circle the arms and hands go back by the pads. Inhale, hold, 2, 3, circle, exhale, hug. We inhale through the nose. We circle, exhale through the lips. Just 3 more. If you need to, take the legs higher if your back cannot stay imprinting on the mat. Lengthen, scoop and bring it in. And last one. And release. Grab onto the ring. Put your front toes in the pad. Both knees are bent to start. As I straighten my ring leg, the other leg is going to press out. I'm going to bend back in. I'll lengthen everything up and away and drive it back in. Inhale as you come back in. 2 more. Exhale, everything lengthens. Inhale, pull it in. Now hold it right here. Nod that chin to your chest. I'm going to take the other foot inside the ring. Take the other leg out. Hold right here. Put that head down. Bring both knees in. Lengthen both legs out. Feel the belly going deeper. Inhale to come in. Drive everything in from the core. Fire the glutes, the inner thighs, the back of the thighs. Exhale out. Inhale, drive it in. Exhale, take your time. Now I'm going to hold this one out. Take my eyes to my belly. Take both feet onto one pad. Now my back leg will come down, and I'm going to pull my front leg twice. 1, 2. Switch it out. Pull. Straight arms here. Bent arms. Pull that leg down towards you. Drive it up. You choose if your head is up or down. But if the head is up, shoulder blades off the mat, eyes to navel. Pull, pull, bring it up. Pull, pull, bring it up. Last one. And release. I'm going to pull down the toes, stretching the calves, and then point the toes. Flex, point. Flex, point. Just 2 more. Flex and point. And 1 more. Flex and point. Now put the ring back between the inside the ankles and bring those legs straight up. Turn the heels in, toes turned out. If you want, put your hands under your seat to protect the lower back, especially if you're keeping your head down. I'm going to take my hand over hand behind my head, curl my chin to my chest, get my shoulders off the mat, and I'm going to lower down, 2, 3, press into the ring, lift up. Inhale. I lower for 3, 2, 1. My butt's firing, squeeze to lift up. So the lower my legs go, the more my glutes have got to take a roll here. Inhale down. Exhale. As you're going down, your back should stay imprinting on that mat. If it's not, you cannot go as low.
Maybe not today, maybe next time. 2 more. Inhale, 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 press to come up. And 1 more. Lower, 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 and lift. Bend the knees. Take your hands underneath your seat and zip the legs straight up. We're going to take our front leg towards our toes. And we're going to lower down, bring it up, center. Lower it down, bring it up. The back leg, take it towards your toes, and we'll lower it down, bringing it up, center. The front leg goes towards your toes, down, up, and center. The back foot goes towards that mat, bring it back up, and then bend those knees in, grab onto your ring, and take your feet down. We doing okay so far? Okay, let's rock ourselves up. I would have done more, but we're so like hot and humid out here that I felt my ring was going to slide right down my legs. Do you feel that way too? Yeah, I'm like, you know what? We got to stop before we lose our rings. Okay, so we're going to come into this quadruped position. And here's where we're going to, the end result is going to be squeezing an oblique here and driving in. When I take my ring out, I need to keep my wrist very straight and strong because I need to be able to hold this ring out in front of me so I can bring it back in and press into my thigh, okay? So my front hand has the ring. So the front of the room today is the pole, which we all would like to jump into right now. Okay, so my back leg is going to reach long behind me as my ring comes out. I'll bring the ring into that thigh and press. So where do I feel the work coming from? My front oblique. Okay, so let's try that again. I'm going to press out and press. Inhale, bring the pad to the thigh, thigh to the pad, and press. The heel of the hand should be pushing against that pad, not the fingertips. Out, drive in. Can you feel your abdominals firing when you push into that ring? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, I think you all said yes, but this is quiet yes. Shh. And lengthen. Just 2 more. Press. Reach out. Keep that wrist long and strong. Now bring it in for our last one here. And do little pulses. In, in, in. It's very tiny. 4, 3, 2, 1, and sit back. Okay. Any modifications needed? All right. So our back hand is going to have the ring. And our front leg is going to reach back. And remember, you have to have a nice, strong wrist. So I don't let my wrist go up or down. It has to be nice and lengthened, okay? So I'll press out. I'll press in. If your arm is in the way, make space for the ring to come through. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen. Scoop. As you exhale, you're pressing against that ring and driving that navel in deeper. We go for 4. Don't get cranky in the shoulders. 3, 2, and 1, and release, and we'll stretch back. Arms behind you, make cups with your hands, and release those wrists. I'm going to go into a forearm plank with my hands pressing into the pads. You can be modified if need be, but I'm going to keep constant pressure on my ring to remind my belly and my back muscles to work. I'm going to dip my front hip towards the mat, come back center. The back hip, come back to center. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Navel to spine. I'll be seeing some of you come up like this. That's not a plank. Make sure you're in a nice long straight line. Send that tail long and pull the belly in strong. I tip. Now I'm not going to stop in the middle. I'm going to go right, left, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those knees and stretch back. Woo! Yeah? Are we working today? Hello?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Onto your seat. Onto your seat.
Enjoy the heat. All right, so I'm going to start with my knees bent and my elbows bent. I'm going to try to sit as tall as I can. So we've got to crease at these hips. Sometimes the hips just don't want to do it for us, right? All right. So I want you to reach out long, and just as your arms are going out, I want your navel to press in, and from the mid back up is going to round, and as you bend the arms, you're going to stack right back up. Exhale. Arms are parallel to the floor. Round that spine, scoop the belly, and lengthen back up. So right now, your rib cage should be nice and lengthened. And all we're doing is adding a scoop. I'm not collapsing down, right? And the shoulders should be creeping up to your ears. And I bend back in. Exhale, take your time. Watch your belly going in. Inhale, lengthen. Drive it up, pull it in and up. Last one. We'll bend those elbows, and we're going to lengthen our legs to the out edges of our mat. Turn the ring so one of your pads is on the floor. Heel of the hands are on. So I don't want to see you sitting like this. I want you to feel like a puppet string is pulling you up taller. Come with me, up taller. Where's your puppet strings? Shoulders are down though, yes? We're going to inhale, exhale. Same thing. I'm going to round from my mid back to the crown of my head. My lower back stays still. And then I'm going to inhale back up. Exhale, nod that chin to your chest. Inhale, zip it back up. Shoulders should be downtown. Exhale, look into that navel. Push it in, push it in. Inhale, lift. You have to hold up that wall with your lower back, right? So my lower back isn't going with me. It's staying there and it's driving my navel deeper to it. Inhale here. Now on the exhale, I'm going to bend my front arm and follow it. Come back in and put it back on. My opposite hand will bend. I'll follow it. Bring it back in. So my ring is moving, right? My ring is going forward as the opposite arm goes backwards. Bringing it back in. Arms are straight here. Bend the elbow. Drive it straight behind you. Bring it back in. One more each side. Inhale up. Exhale. We're going to sit nice and tall. Feet are still flexed. And we're going to do little pulses down into that ring. Feel that connection with the ring and the core and your back muscles. Sit even taller. That puppet string has not stopped pulling you up yet. Shoulders are connected to your back. I go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees. Turn the pads. In between the thighs they go. Scoot your seat slightly forward. And we're going to reach all the way down. Arms are reaching, and we're going to bring it down. Good. So right here, I'm all the way down. My ring is more in a relaxed position, but not completely. Otherwise, my knees feel like they're going way out to the sides of my mat. So my knees should still be facing straight up. I'm going to take my hands together. I'm going to reach my arms forward, which is going to bring my eyes to my belly. I'll lower back down and bring my arms back up. Now, if you've got extremely long arms for your body, you may need to go over top of your ring versus through. And we bring it back up. You can even clasp the hands if that makes it better. You can even slide the ring a little further away from you, but never on the knees, okay? We'll lift up into that crunch. I want you to push into the ring as you crunch up and then release 3/4 of the way of the ring. If you feel anything going on the knees, get that ring closer towards you. Use your breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the lips. Again, make the connection with the breath, the ring, your center. My inner thighs are also working. Now I want you to hold this one up. I'm going to pulse that ring. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Bring it up. Press the ring. And now we pulse. 3, 2, 1. Curl up. Hold the ring. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Press. Your back should be imprinting. Nice and heavy. Inhale, regroup. Exhale goes heavy. And 3, and 2, and 1. Now this time, we're going to bring it up. We're going to tabletop these legs. Hold the arms still. Press the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Add the upper body. Pulse. 2, 3, 4. You've got this. Modify where you need to. Maybe your head goes down. Maybe the feet stay down. Give me 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Grab onto your ring. And we're going to do a little butterfly pose. Bring those feet up. Let your knees come out. I'm going to lower my heels down. I'm going to use my hands to push my knees further out. So my feet are just hanging down there by your seat. Good. Then we're going to take the ring back between our ankles again and bring those legs straight up, hands underneath your seat, heels are turned in, legs are long, head stays down for corkscrew. So we're going to go to the front of the room on an inhale, lower down to the back of the room. I exhale as I come up. Now reverse that, go to the back of the room, inhaling, exhaling back up. Spine stays heavy. Moving the legs from the core. And you can add on to the center. I'll do a small lift and come down. Circle to the front, around to the back. Lift and come down. Take it to the back. Circle it around. I firmly press my head to the mat as I lift up. To the front, inhale. Exhale. Lift up. To the back of the room, inhale. Exhale, lift. To the front, inhale. Exhale, lift. To the rear, inhale. Exhale, and release. Grab onto your ring. Feet down, arms up. The ring is going to go to the front of the room. You're going to follow it. And the knees are going to go to the back of the room. Bring yourself back up. And we'll switch. Inhaling over, exhaling up. Inhale to the front, exhale. Inhale to the back, exhale up and hug those knees in. Lovely. Rock yourself up, straight legs if able. Legs together, feet together, flex your feet, grab onto the ring for spine twist. So feel like your chest is going through that ring, shoulders down, nice and light on your seat. We're going to inhale to lengthen our spine, exhale to the front, 1, further 2. Inhale, center, to the rear, 1, 2. Legs should be together and feet should not be dancing. We keep them very still. Inhale, tall, exhale, even taller. Shh. 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 I'm spiraling taller up that barbershop pole. I didn't come back down it yet. And now I'm going to round and come down that pole. Yes. And we'll bring it back up. Okay, onto our stomachs. Yay. Come on, stay with me. You're more than halfway there. More than halfway there. Plenty further than that. All right, smile. So the face is good. So I'm going to hold my ring like a steering wheel. Okay? So my arms are off the floor. They're not down here. They're on that halfway point. Lock your arms. Connect your shoulders to your back. We're going to push down into the ring and lift up our head and chest. Squeeze your seat and come back down. Try that again. Inhale, connect those shoulders to your back, and exhale. So the head's along for the ride. You're lifting from your back of the body, and the front of the body, the belly's going to pull in as you're coming down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now I want you to squeeze into your seat, drive your navel a little deeper, and lift these legs up and down. So I've opened up the legs a little wider so they're more towards the corners of the mat. You can keep your forehead resting on the mat, or you can hover your head and chest off the mat. Arms stay long and strong. I'm holding lemons in the armpits. Squeeze your seat to lift these legs. I'm going to go for 5 more. Crown of the head should be long. 4, like right through that ring. 3, 2. Can you hold it up and do outward circles? Out, 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 out. 4, 3, 2. Now inward. 8, 7. Can you feel your glutes and your core? Yeah? 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the ring and slowly stretch back into your child's pose. Don't go too fast. Take your time and lengthen. That was beautiful. All right, bring it back onto the mat. We're going to see if we can do this, even though it's pretty hot and muggy out here. We're going to take a ring to our heel, back of the heel, and ring other pad to the smile of your seat. We're in a quadruped position. If the ring slips out, mine just might, do the exercise without the ring, okay? So we're going to take that knee slowly up and down. I don't want to lift my leg too high that it takes my hip with me. So be very careful on how high you're taking that leg. If you feel that hip is not staying in line with the other hip, adjust. I'm going to exhale on the up. Good. 8, 7. Crown of the head should be nice and long. 6. Good. 5. Here's 4, 3, 2. Can you hold this one up in little pulses? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! I want you to lengthen that leg behind you and bring it back in. Let's take the ring to the other side. Was everyone able to keep their rings with them? Yeah? Okay, got to keep that ring tight. Quadruped position. And here we go. We're going to go up slow and down. You guys keep going. I'm not set yet. Up, nope. And down. Take your time. Up and down. With control. Exhale up. Inhale down. And lift from the seat. Keep the core engaged. Up and down. Up and down. Melt those shoulders. Keep them connected. Yep, I caught some of you. Up and down. 4, 3, 2. It's okay if you lose it. Now pulse. I hear them. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen that leg out there for a second. Just stretch that hamstring straight. Woo! And we'll release the wrists and stretch back. Make cups with those hands. And now we're going to do some side lying things. All right, so you're going to face me, and you'll mirror me which side of the mat my head's on. So this side. I'm going to take that ring right to the lower portion of my hip, and I'm on my forearm. It can be a little bit lower if needed. I want the arm to be straight and the heel of the hand to be on. You can't start in a collapsed position. You must push through that mat and pull this rib cage in. We're going to lift up and come down. As I'm coming up, I'm going to press into my ring. Squeezing the armpit muscle, squeezing the belly. That's it. Crown of the head should be nice and long. And now, if this is not challenging enough for you, you can take the legs into a scissor position and lift up and down. I took my top leg forward and my bottom leg back. And lift. Can you feel anything working? Yes. And 3. And 2. I want you to hold this one up and press into that ring. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Stay strong. Breathe. 2, 1, and release. That wasn't so bad. Other side. You only got like 10 little minutes left. Well, we can do a lot with 10 minutes. Is that a happy laugh? Okay. Knees are stacked. I can't be too close, okay? Shoulder and elbow in a straight line. Now remember, you have to push off with this arm and pull this in. And you're holding that little lemon in that armpit, okay? Lengthen that arm, heel the hands on, and we'll lift up, press into the ring as we're coming up, and then down. The exhale is the up, inhale down. And crown of the head should be nice and long, neck in line with your spine. Hips are staying stacked. Arm is staying straight. If it's not challenging enough, I take my top leg forward, my back leg back, and I continue straight-legged. That will put more weight on that shoulder. So if your shoulder has an issue, don't go there. Shh. Shh. Now, can you hold this one up and press into your ring? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Okay, face the center of the room. The ring will be between the hands. Legs are further out, but 1 fist width apart. Notice that I'm not here. I've got my arms into a diagonal, just like my legs. Okay? You choose how far you go down, but we're going to exhale. Press into the ring on the exhale. Feel your inner thighs working, even though the ring is not between them. Now relax your shoulders. Nod the chin to your chest. Find that lower back. I'm pausing. Now, if the lower back is heavy, you'll be able to come up. If your lower back is tight and you've got that space between the back and the mat, you will not be able to come up like this. We lower back down. So if you've got that tightness, you're only going to take your head and shoulders off the mat and come back down. Here we go. Chin to chest, eyes to navel. Find it. Inhale up. Press into the rings. That's why the heel of the hand's on that pad, not the fingertips. Fingertips should be reaching long. Nod that chin to your chest. Find that lower back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Pause at the bottom. Take the legs together. And take the front leg straight. But it's thigh to thigh, knee to knee. Nod that chin to your chest. Find that lower back. Now you can lift up. Inhale. Press into the ring. Exhale. This gets you stronger so you can do a teaser one. And that is both legs are off the mat. And those knees need to stay connected as well as those inner thighs. Bring it back down. Let's just do one more. You're more than welcome to keep both feet on the floor. Lift up. Switch the top. And now be lowered down. Everybody switch and come back down. Nod that chin. Don't drag it. Find the lower back. Inhale up. Press into the ring. Exhale. Squeeze into those thighs. Squeeze into those thighs and melt. Do not make this the easy exercise. Eyes to navel. Find it. Inhaling up. Press into the ring. Exhale down. You got one more to go. Just one more. Chin to chest, eyes to belly. Put that foot down and come all the way down. Press into the ring. Take your time. Lengthen, lengthen. Straighten your legs and straighten the arms. You deserve that stretch. Would you say so? I mean, if you don't deserve it, don't do it. Right? Now take your legs to each side of the mat. So left goes to the left edge, right goes to the right edge. The arms are behind you. I want you to sweep your arms to the front of the room, and you're going to look towards the front of the room. Take your back leg and cross it over the front leg, and then reach that heel like I'm driving it further away from you. This is called the banana stretch. You're making your body in the shape of a banana, and you should feel the length along the back side of your body. Now bring that leg back out. Bring the ring back to center behind you. Now I'm going to sweep my arms to the back of the room, and I'll look to the back of the room. And I'll take my front leg and cross the ankles. And reach the body in opposite directions so you feel that lovely stretch. If you take a nice big inhale, you'll feel a bigger stretch going along the side of that body, and exhale. So take that top foot out to the edge again. Bring that ring back to center. Bring the ring straight up over your chest. Now here my spine can start to get heavier, but it's not going to be imprinting exactly yet. Flex those feet, drive the back of those legs down. Bring the ring forward with your head and chest. Inhale. And on the exhale, sit all the way up. Give me a flat back hinge. And then can you melt, press into the ring? Woo. And then we'll round forward. So I nod my chin to my chest. I round forward. Once my shoulders are over my hips, I stack my spine. And it's nice and long. Everything is lengthening. Arms, legs. Flat back hinge. Now you tuck your tail. Exhale down. Arms straight up. Nod that chin to your chest. Curl up and over that barrel. Up and over the barrel. Once the shoulders are over your hips, sit tall. From your core, of course, pull yourself up. My arms are still lengthening. And we hinge back. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Make it your best one. Nod that chin to your chest. Find that lower back. Flex your feet. Drive the back of those legs down. I round. and I stack, and I release those arms. Back onto your knees. Ah, geez, 4 minutes left, really? Okay, this is called thigh stretch. This was not a traditional mat exercise. This comes from the equipment. It's done on the Cadillac and it's done on the Reformer. We can also do anything we do on the Reformer on the mat. Love it. All right, so if this is an issue and you'd rather put a play ball back here or even a big stability ball and you fall into that, fine. If you can't kneel on your knees because you have a knee issue, you can lay on your stomach, bend one foot in at a time, and pull that towards your glute. Okay, so that's another quad stretch you can do. You can also stand and have a couch behind you, and you put one foot behind that couch, that knee will be bent, and you'll sit back a little bit. Don't know if this makes sense or not, but I'm giving you lots of options. Your legs are 1 fist width apart. My elbows start bent. I want you to feel like the ring is here, and you're pushing your hips through that ring. That's how you should feel, but the ring is going to start here. On an inhale, I'm going to start to hinge back as my arms reach long. Exhale, come back up. You choose how far you go, but you better have your glutes, back of the legs, front of the legs, and belly all engaged. Here we go. I don't throw my head back. I'm looking through my ring and come back up and bend. Inhale. Exhale. Now, if you want, you can add on. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So if that didn't feel good to your knees, then don't do that part. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Pull that belly in strong. Lift it up. Can you give me one more? Nicely done. Turn to face me. Darn. You can do this sitting down, cross-legged, legs straight. You don't have to be on your knees. We're going to do a mermaid. So again, feel like the ring is here and you're pushing everything through that ring. Okay? Heel the hand on. This arm is up. And bring it back up. Now I know when you press into the ring, it's usually an exhale. I want the inhale on the way over. And one more. Good. And then switch sides. Arms up. And we'll do a lovely side stretch. And bring it up. And a lovely side stretch. And one more. I'm going to lower it down. Take the knees apart. Walk the hands forward. This is my last child's pose of the workout. I can let my head rest on the mat. You can have the arms behind you if you prefer. Let the tail sink heavy. Let the hips open. Let the spine lengthen. And we'll walk our hands back in. And you have made it. Nicely done. We made it. We didn't melt. Well, maybe we melted just a little.